This PSA was brought to you by the Peter G Show.
You may have second thoughts after the show.
Don't drink the foster. We're really talented. We should get Oscars.
Just pick out a car, for Christ's sake.
No, hi, my name is Peter.
Yeah, I want.
Here's good.
Yeah.
Madam Perry.
I need to get back in the genie bottle.
Louis from Pennsylvania, you're on. He likes it. It's showtime.
Peter G Show, Peter G Show, divorced dad, single dad, divorced dad, single dad, Peter G Show.
It's showtime. Wednesday. How the hell is everybody? It's Wednesday night, and I'm ready to rock. It's going to be a great show tonight. Not just a good show tonight. It's going to be a great show tonight. Beautiful weather here in Southern California. It's been like in its 70s. I managed to get outside and go take a walk, a long walk. But I was told by my ex to take a long walk off a short pier. I didn't fall for that one again. Anyway, how the hell is everybody? I hope everybody's doing well. We got a great show tonight. I have psychic Miss Carrie Shubert going to be on the show, and I'm excited because, as I've mentioned before, I don't know who, for those who don't, I am very intrigued with this stuff. I think it's fascinating, and I don't take life for granted, and I don't take death for granted. And as much as I hate losing people and things like that, I do believe that there is something going on way beyond what you and I know, and I value these people who have a true gift, and that's for you to decide one way or another. But tonight, I'm going to have a lucky winner who's going to get a complimentary reading from Carrie, and that's one way to find out, especially for you skeptics. All you got to do is pick a direction you want her to read, and if it makes sense to you, it makes sense to you. And only you would know, right? So that's why I'm saying, hey, Pete, hey, Paul. I see the comments are slowly starting to trickle in. But I want everybody to catch up, and that's what I'm going to do, too, real quick. But let me tell you something. First of all, our show would not be complete. Let me see if I got that right, because I wrote the... without the master himself. And let me bring on my... I want to say protege, but things are going very south, and so don't hold it again. But you once again, I think the main factor is you get what you pay for, and that would be my friend Pepsi.
Friend, I appreciate you saying that, sir. I appreciate you saying that, sir. Good evening, Mr. Peter G.
Yeah, hi Pepsi. How are you?
Hey, what's the difference between stupidity and ignorance?
I don't know, about 50 feet?
I don't know, and I don't care.
Where's that? I know it's here somewhere.
Well, what borders on stupidity anyway?
Yeah, thanks.
What borders on stupidity?
Can I ask you a question?
Canada and Mexico, maybe. Never.
Can I ask you a question?
Yes, you can. Yes, please.
How you doing?
Fantastic, sir.
Really?
Fantastic. Yes.
Just checking.
Yes.
Because tonight, as you know, we got Carrie Shubert on, psychic.
Yes.
Well, I want to do something for you because we spend a lot of time now. I know that Heather, the psychic a few months ago, read on your social life and all that kind of stuff, but I know that you're a skeptic, on these things. I know that you take it or leave it. Your life is just wherever the wind blows you and all that. And I'd like for her to spend a few minutes on you, and you just and see if there's anything that she can tell you that would really affirm that there's things going on beyond that vodka and soda. I mean that yeah. You know what I mean?
Whose vodka and soda you're talking about?
I don't know. I don't know what your choice of the day is. I didn't sniff your glass.
No, I mean, is she gonna buy me one or what?
No, she's not going to buy you one. But what she might do is help ground you. Give you a little bit more like, ooh, I think I should start watching my P's and Q's. And
Psychodoozy.
Yeah, Psychodoozy is right. So she's going to be on in a few minutes because I want to get to her. But it's St. Patrick's Day. It's St. Patrick's Day tomorrow. You got anything on St. Patrick? I mean, we used to call St. Patrick. We haven't done that in quite a long time.
Never. Yeah, right. What Why did the leprechaun go outside?
Oh, why did the leprechaun go outside?
To sit on the patio. Went over big in Vegas, right?
Yeah. It's like, try the veal. We're here all week.
What type of bow can't be tied?
What type of? Let me see. What type of bow? What type of bow can't be tied? I don't know. What type of bow can't be tied?
A rainbow, of course. All right, last one. Okay. What's the leprechaun's?
Let's go out with a bang. Okay. How about a good one?
God, no good ones.
Okay.
How about the last one? How about the last one?
Oh, now you got the accent going. Okay, I like it.
How about the last one? No good ones here.
Yeah.
What do ghosts drink on St. Patrick's Day?
What do ghosts drink on St. Patrick's Day?
Correct. Where's me mug? What do ghosts drink on St. Patrick's Day?
Oh boy, I should have called St. Patrick's this year. Shame on me.
Booze, my boy. Booze, my boy. Someday I'm going to have a long talk with you.
Booze. Okay. So speaking of booze, here's what we're gonna do because I want to get her on the show. Give me a minute. Let me bring. Yeah. Real quick.
Yes.
Next week, I want to say this once before I forget because next week I have March 23rd. Estate planning attorney Jerry Taylor. Now, to hear me say that we're going to have a estate planning attorney on the show, it's like, why? But I'm going to tell you that he's number one, he's really interesting. He's got a lot of great stories on why you need to think about this stuff. And as we get older, I mean, a lot of people say, hey, I don't have money. Who cares?
No,
but he's very cool. He's very cool. It's very interesting. And he's got a lot of great reasons why. And he's kind enough. He's going to come on the show next week. So it's going to be Wednesday, March 23rd, a week from today. And Jerry Taylor, estate planning attorney from Alabama. And he's on TikTok and he's got all these great videos. And I found him and I just liked him. And a lot of this stuff, you think you don't need to think about this stuff. But when he gets through with you, there's a lot of good reasons why you should start thinking about this stuff. And anyway, okay. With that being said, I want to bring Carrie on. So why don't you sit tight for a second, and then I'm going to bring you in because I told you we're gonna deal with you in a good way. Yeah, I know. It's like, hold my breath.
It's all good.
Yeah, you're something. Okay, so sit tight. I'll see you in a minute. Okay, without further ado, ladies and gentlemen, I want to introduce again. She was kind enough to give us time for the show, and I'm really, really happy about that. From Atlanta, GA, psychic Miss Carrie Shubert. Hey, Carrie.
Hi, and it's almost my bedtime. By the way, I'm a psychic, not a genie, so I don't know what kind of miracles I can work with him.
I think you probably already know, right? Yeah. Let me tell you, and you only have to do this for a few minutes. I have to live with this kind of stuff, So it's like I had dark long hair previous.
Okay.
Yeah. Look at him. He's like.
Hello.
Yeah. Anyway, I want to thank you for giving, staying up. I know it's later over in Atlanta and doing this because, again, I don't know if you caught the beginning, but I'm fascinated by this stuff. And I truly believe there are people that are gifted such as yourself. And the only way to prove that sometimes is to do it and have people, because everybody's a skeptic. I mean, lots of people are. I mean, you got people that really believe and people that are skeptics. I think that it's life changing once you realize, if you believe, that there's something else going on beyond all this.
Yeah, and I think it's healthy to be skeptical because and that doesn't bother me. It doesn't interfere with it. But I would say too, for people, when they go to someone who's a psychic, I hear some horror stories, because there are people that can pick up on stuff and then they'll turn it around and say, give me $2,000 and I'll get rid of the attaching spirit that's on you, or something like that. And I always say, if somebody does that, then just run, because there are always some bad apples in any profession.
Sure. Well, I get that, and the thing is,
Yeah.
you just don't know, though. I mean, how do a lot of people put on a good act and they ruin it for the good ones, like any other business, any other thing.
How you know is if they ask for extra money, and that's usually the thing they'll say is, you have negative energy or an attaching spirit, and I'll get rid of it for X number of dollars. I'll pray. And I hear that a lot. Not a lot, but often.
Well, here's the thing. As much as I would love to, because I always have, I just do. I mean, I have parents that are deceased. I have some things, other people. I have, we lose people as we get older, and people we love. And I truly love I'm very fortunate to say that I have people I can call my friends, and lots of them. And I hate losing. I'm just greedy that way. But I'm going to step aside. I want you, Pepsi. I told Pepsi ahead of time, because I didn't want to, bombard him. But I said, I really would just do me a favor and let her look into whatever you want to look into, because I'm just trying to give him a little more grounding, because Pepsi's, a blink of an eye.
Can I explain what I do first, though, so people?
Oh yeah, I'm sorry. I'm so sorry. Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. So, I'm a psychic, clairvoyant, and medium, and I have been doing this professionally, meaning charging money, since 1979. And I have a long resume, because I've been doing this for a lot of years. I taught a special interest class at 3 community colleges in Arizona, Paradise Valley, Scottsdale, and Glendale community colleges, for 19 years. I also taught that psychic class out of my apartment in my 20s. And this is all I do. It's not a hobby. I do want to say to people out there, no one is 100%. I've had some clients say that everything I've told them has happened. I've had other clients say one category was right on the mark, and another one, it happened a couple years later. So sometimes timing is off. So what I tend to do to try to be more on track with timing is, when I'm reading somebody, and we all have a different style, I'll start with like March 2022 and go forward month to month to month in my head, so that I can see if there are changes as I'm empathing the person that I'm reading. So what I'm actually doing is, when I'm reading someone, I'm trying to put their head on my head and see through their eyes, so I can get their feelings and what's going on with them.
Wow.
Okay.
No, I get that. I was getting around to that. I just, sometimes I'm a little bit shifty back and forth with the what we're going to do. And also, you've written books too, correct?
And I just happen to have them right here. Oops. So here is the first one I put out. It's on Amazon, Living in the Third Dimensional Soap Opera, A Spiritual Guide to Sanity, which is basically covers spiritual, metaphysical, and psychological thoughts. And it kind of explains, I believe we're multidimensional beings. And so we exist in many dimensions, and we get our own little symbols. Like sometimes people will say, I'm thinking of somebody, and then all of a sudden they call, or I'm thinking of a number, and all of a sudden it flashes on the clock. So all of us have some ability. The difference is, this is what I'm destined to do, so I do it all the time. And then this is my autobiography book, and both of my books are on Amazon.
Wow. Okay. Because you've been doing this a long time, it's
yeah. I'm practically a dinosaur.
Well, I would, you don't have a turban around your head or nothing like that. And, and lots of like all kinds of candles and stuff going on.
No. What's funny is, I'm really a very down to earth, kind of conservative psychic. So I joke that I'm a down to earth person who talks to dead people and predicts the future for a living.
Wow. Okay. Well, look, I'll
Yeah.
take it. I mean, and this is how we're going to affirm this, at least for. I just
Okay.
want to. I want to try to read because look. Okay, he can't hear us
Yeah,
right now.
put him
I love
on.
him to death. I love him to death, but he's a lot to handle. You know what I mean?
That's
There's a
okay.
lot.
Yeah,
going
put
on.
him on.
No, I'm talking about for me. It's a lot to handle.
Oh.
Okay, so yeah, so here we go. Like it's like
Okay.
herding cats, with him. I turn my head for a second, and he's off to the package store. And so anyway, without further ado, I'm going to bring Pepsi on. Let me bring him in
Okay.
here. Pepsi.
Hi. Hi there.
Hi,
So,
Miss
so
Carrie. Hi, Miss Carrie.
hi. Before I actually tune in, well, I was sitting here trying to think about you anyway, right before we went on. And I got a couple of images, so I want to describe them. So I was seeing a woman with dark hair, and I'm not sure of the length of her hair. It looks like it has some fullness, so I don't think it's poker straight, but it's either black hair or very dark brown hair. I don't know if I'm seeing an ex or somebody current. I'll usually go into the past, but her energy was really showing up. And then I don't know if you have a son, if she does. I was seeing a young male, and sometimes I'll make a person's kid younger than they are. He has hair like your color, maybe kind of blondish. So a boy. And then the other thing I heard, and the name may not go with him, was I thought I heard a name Michael. So I don't know if any of these ring true to you. Do you know who the woman is?
I hope not.
No, seriously. Is it someone
no,
that you used
no.
to be in a relationship with, or is it a close
No,
friend?
possible. Yes, no, possibly, yes.
I mean, it would have to make sense to you. She was really clear to me. There was something about her that has kind of a stronger personality. Okay, so let's see what I get.
Okay. So can
and
you
I
repeat
hope-
that because you're spot on.
Okay. Oh, I am. Okay.
Spot on. So
Okay.
just spot on.
All right.
So
So
can you repeat that?
say your first name for me, and I'm going to go back into February. So I'm going to go February forward because sometimes I skip a month. So February 2022 forward. All right. Say your name for me twice.
Pepsi.
Oh, I just felt really sad. So it feels like you have a lot of sadness going on. Hold on a sec. I'm seeing a room that has, I think, a lot of blue in it. I don't know if it's a kid's room, if it's your room, why I'm getting this blue. So I don't know if it's the walls, a bedspread. Say your name once.
Pepsi.
Okay.
That's my nickname, by the way.
That's okay. I go by whatever you call yourself. Do it one more time and don't say anything so I can concentrate.
Yes, ma'am.
One more time, your name.
Pepsi.
I still got the dark hair woman, but then as I went forward, there's somebody blonde hair. Her hair is straight below the shoulders, and I was seeing it a couple months out. So I don't know if it's on a trip, someone visiting you. Hold on a sec. I get a lot of outdoors with you, but it feels like mostly alone. So I would think you're more of an introvert, actually, is the way I'm picking you up, more private. Even though you have the hair, when I was first trying to tune you in before you came on, I wondered if you did something with music, if you were ever a musician. And I won't always see a correct instrument. At first I was thinking drums, but it could just be, a guitar or something. What was you around music also?
Pardon me?
What was with you around music also? Are you hearing me or no? What are you doing?
sorry. Technical difficulties on my side.
Okay.
I'm sorry. What was
I
your
was
question?
asking if you had something to do with music. I didn't know if you played an instrument. So at first I was
I
thinking
make a lot of noise.
no. Did you as a kid? There was something with drums or I can't always see what it is, if it's drums, guitar, but it felt like that was that. I was also saying that I got you as more of an introvert, more private, because every scene I'm getting, it seems like you're alone in. So there's definitely some sadness. But I get a lot of outdoors. So I don't know if you're always out walking alone. It feels like that kind of thing. I wish I could give you all this stuff, but you really have kind of a simple life.
Why? Yes, you're very in tune. I mean,
Yeah,
you nailed it.
did
I mean,
you know
you nailed it. I mean, you nailed it.
do
right?
you know who the oh, by the way, I don't know why I'm seeing a vase around you.
I'm sorry.
I'm seeing a vase. I think it's a light color. I don't know if I'm looking at an urn.
A vase.
Yeah, it looks almost like an urn or something like that. I don't know why the hell I'm getting that.
Oh,
All I see is Studio B and whatever behind you. So if you have something like that, I don't know what it is. If you have somebody's ashes or somebody was just cremated, why the hell I'm seeing something that looks like that? All right, I can only tell you the pieces I'm getting. And then one other thing, and I'll stop with you. And I think it's from your past. Did you ever have a green car?
I'm sorry.
Did you ever have a green car?
Never.
Serious?
Don't turn me into ice, though, man. Please, man.
No. I saw a green car. It was really weird, like from the past. So I don't know if it's significant. I don't know if it's significant to someone
kind
you
of green
hung out
car
with.
do you mean?
Why I got it. It's like it's old. It's old. All right, I'm stopping. I got enough on you.
Hey,
All right, so
Miss Carrie, thank you so much.
give me some
God
feedback,
bless you.
though. I
God
want you
bless
to give
you.
me feedback. So
I love you so
what
much.
What was with the woman with the dark hair, the boy that was blondish, and then visiting with a blonde? Peter, if you know of any of this, you can answer for him since he's being resistant.
When it comes to the women, when it comes to the women, I'm not sure about the roaming about town and the drums and the music. You nailed it. And all I can say is I did not tell her anything.
Yeah.
You nailed it. He piddles. He's got drums. No, but but when it comes to the women part of it, he's going to have to answer that question. So you can ask him again.
Yeah, that one woman really had a kind of strong personality with the dark hair. So I don't know if I'm looking at an ex-girlfriend, an ex-wife.
What kind of dark hair?
I can't always distinguish between black or a dark brown or reddish brown, but it's a dark color. Definitely not blonde.
Did she wield a guitar, man, and smack some guys up outside the head?
She didn't show me that, but I felt like she's assertive. Definitely assertive.
Man, you're spot on. You're spot on.
Okay.
You love you, Miss Carrie.
Who's the boy? Who was the boy that had the blonde hair?
Pardon me?
Who was the boy with the blonde hair?
Not me.
No. Do you have a kid? Or is it someone you were dating?
Not that I know of.
Okay. He came up really clear in the beginning, so I don't know whose kid it is.
Oh my.
Well,
I'd love to meet him if he is my son.
Nephew? He would have to be significant.
Oh my. Yeah. Oh my. Clairvoyant.
Is there a
man? Oh my. Yes.
Okay. Yeah.
Oh my. That didn't. Yes.
So wow. I want to explain to people. Sometimes in doing a reading, because I don't use cards, I see pictures in my head. It's like dumping out puzzle pieces. And so I count on a person to confirm what I'm seeing, because then I can know what category something fits in. So that's just my style of reading. Like I may describe someone and they go, oh, that's my ex-husband, I'll say a name, and then I'll
Mhm.
tune in that person's personality, and it tells me I've got them. So that's how I am.
Carrie, let me ask you a question. Are you
Yeah.
talking about people that are deceased or present?
I don't always know if they're on the other side. If somebody says to me, yeah, it's somebody who passed away, because we're all spiritual beings. This is just an organism. So when I'm seeing someone in my head, I can't always know that they're past. So yeah.
Okay. Pepsi, I mean, help her out. I mean, who is she talking about? People that you're saying she's spot on. Are you talking about, is she talking about people that are here with you now or people that are passed away?
Man, I can't tell. So who are with me now, Miss Carrie? Who are around me now?
You mean what spirits?
Yeah, I
Deceased.
mean, can you tell?
Well,
Can
I
you
don't know.
tell?
I saw those two people, so I didn't know if they were people that were deceased or living. So
No,
you've
I
got to
mean,
answer that.
I mean, people that are deceased. Are there anyone that are around me that you can, just-
Pick up on that past.
Yes,
Sometimes
ma'am.
sometimes
Please.
you got to say a name. All right. So, hold on a sec. Say your name again, and let me just go if there's someone around him. Maybe
Pepsi, a loved one that would know me by Pepsi.
Okay. Hold on. There's that dark-haired woman again. Hold on a second. So I don't know if she's someone who's living or deceased. Is she? Tell me.
Peter would have better know about that. Come on.
What? You guys, you are making it so difficult. Oh my God.
No, I mean, it's weird that you would know this stuff, though. It's weird that you would know this stuff.
Wait, but who's she talking about? Pepsi? Because I'm not. I don't. Okay, but is she's still alive? Correct.
Is this woman still alive, Miss Carrie?
Well, that's what I'm asking you, because it keeps popping up.
I don't know.
There...
You tell me, please.
He doesn't. If it is who he's talking about, he doesn't know.
Okay, so
in the past.
Okay, so it could be an ex-girlfriend. I just don't know the context of what I'm getting. If it's somebody passed away, you got to tell me that it is or not. This person has dark hair and it has some fullness. The only other person I thought I saw was a male with dark hair with a little bit of gray on the side. So I don't know. I give up on him.
As a lover, I don't think so. But I don't know, man. But you know what? Wow. Peter, I mean, I think she's pretty spot on, right?
I don't know.
If he's saying, listen, what he's doing is he's confirming what I get, that he's very private. And so it's not okay when somebody's private, it's not okay to try to push them. So that's okay. We can move on. So
no, ma'am. Okay. I think you're saying that I think you're spot on. And Peter knows what I'm talking about. And because I don't want to, air my dirty laundry.
Okay, that's okay. We don't have to.
I think you're spot on, though.
Okay, good.
And there's nothing that I'm ashamed of or anything like that. But but thank you so very much.
Okay.
I mean,
you're welcome.
Thank you very much.
All right. Again, so the thing is, she knows, she can see things that are going on, and we can confirm that she is definitely not guessing.
Absolutely, without a doubt, she knows.
Yeah, and I know that. I mean, I've been doing it long enough, so okay.
Hey Carrie.
Yeah.
Can you give him any advice of confirmation of life and living and all that, just of like the path to
well, here's the thing. As a reader, okay, I'm only going to get what that person is allowed to know. Like sometimes people will call me because they feel very confused about what they need to do career-wise or something like that. I can get the feeling of what it is, but I'm not going to see like a label like he needs to go do this. Sometimes I'll pick up on something specific like psychology or medical or, but mostly it's feeling like what somebody should do. With him, he's in his head a lot and a loner, and I feel like he's going to be in that a while. The only way to get out of that, my advice on that part, and he's going to do what he's going to do, would be try to push yourself out of your comfort zone by being more open, even if it feels uncomfortable. That's the only way to grow. People that go into their head cave, it's sometimes really hard to get them to not revert to that. It's easier to get someone who's a loudmouth like me to be quieter than it is to get someone who is more reserved to be more outward. So I'm not sure. Yeah.
I got you. Okay. All right.
Yeah.
We're gonna wrap that up, Pepsi, because you're fighting the system. But I appreciate
it's okay. It's
he knows.
okay.
He knows.
It's okay.
He knows. I know, but he knows what he knows, and so that's good. That's good. So okay.
Yeah,
Pepsi,
Peter, he confirmed it for me, that I was right on, even though he doesn't want to disclose to everybody.
No, I get it.
Yeah,
I get it.
fine.
And that's look, I believe, and I know what's going on, but it's okay.
Okay,
Pepsi, I need you to go start pushing buttons and all that. We're getting ready to go to get another caller, so I'm going to put you into the into your work zone, okay? Pepsi. Yeah.
Yep.
Say this is Pepsi signing out for now.
This Pepsi sign out for now.
Holy moly! I'm telling you, I'm sorry. The theme "scrambled eggs" comes to mind. That's what.
Listen, Peter. I've dealt with so many different people that absolutely does not bother me. It's like whatever,
Okay.
It is what it is.
I get it. Here's what we're going to do. Now, we've been telling everybody for a week now that to be emailing in and send your name and phone number that we are going to randomly draw, because I wanted to keep it fair, kind of fair because I get a lot of people that jump on the opportunities that we try to give to have an interesting show. And so what we did is I selected a winner prior to the show because I didn't want to waste the time on the show. And this is what I want to do right now while we're doing it. We are going to make a phone call to the lucky recipient, and whoever doesn't win, don't worry, you'll get your chance again next month, because we're doing basically, it sounds kind of cheesy, but I mean a psychic a month, because I want to give people an opportunity to feel what you do. And but I can't ask you every month to come on. I mean, I could ask you to come on every month, but I mean, I'd be asking a lot. And so I mix it up so that way other people can get the opportunity to get a reading.
You know what? I'd like to say something, because I think it's important to tell the audience too that I truly believe that everything is predestined. When we come into this lifetime, we have already picked a script, just like an actress or actor. And then once we're on this stage called the third dimension, there is no rewrite. So because you'd have to rewrite everyone's parts, since we're all connected, and it would be a domino effect. So as a reader, or any reader, it's really up to us to try to see as clearly and accurately what is already written. And it isn't for you to go, oh, wow, she's great. It's when it happens for you to be calmer about life and know that all you can do is the footwork, set goals, do the footwork. But if something's not meant to be, you can't make it happen. If something's meant to be, you can't screw it up. So always take the high road, which is living in authenticity.
Got you. And let me tell you something. I truly believe, and I fall into this thing, that our paths were chosen. And someday I'm going to have a long talk with myself. Because it's like, what the hell was I thinking?
That's what I always said. I want to rewrite, next time I'm not going to pick a life that goes like this.
Yeah, I'm not going to do that again. Or at least, it's like, why would you do that? But I guess there's a reason for everything. Okay, here's what we're going to do. Again, I'm getting ready to dial the phone and call the lucky recipient of this. And for those of you who don't get called, don't fret, because we're going to do this again next month. And, I can only choose one, time flies, but here we go. So I'm getting ready to dial this up, and I'm going to do it right there. See if there's one ringy dingy.
Hello.
Dawn.
Hi.
Yes.
This is Peter G from the Peter G Show. You are the winner of the reading.
Oh, really?
Yes, ma'am.
Hi. Hi, it's
Hi.
Carrie on here. Hi.
Hi.
What's
Oh
your
so
what's your
exciting.
first name?
My birth name is full name, first and last.
Only if you want to give it on the air. Otherwise, just your first name that you go by.
Dawn, Dawn.
Okay, Dawn, if you have a pen and paper, I would suggest you take notes just because I'll get things and sometimes they'll occur to you later. So,
Okay.
okay. Now, I am seeing, before you even start, I'm seeing someone with brown hair. Is that you?
By birth, probably a
No,
little
no,
bit
no.
darker.
I don't. No, if that's not your outside, that's okay. All right. So
Okay.
say your first name, and then if you have a specific question in a certain area of your life, like wanting to know about a relationship or career, give me a question.
Okay. Actually, I'm so excited to have gotten this. I had a couple questions that have been on my mind
Okay.
lately.
Yeah. Go
And
ahead. Give me one of them.
okay. And I've lost very special people to me in my life. I was young when I lost my mom and my father, and they were both very, obviously very significant in my life. And then I lost my best friend a few years ago. So I just wanted to know, maybe, are they still guiding me? Like, are they still?
Okay. Okay, that's a lot, but you know what? When you first came on, the woman I was seeing, and I'm wondering if it's one of them, because sometimes I'll see the person I'm talking to or who they want to know about. I saw a woman with short hair, and her hair
Mm,
is, I think, a dark brown. Now, I can't always tell the difference between black, dark brown, dark reddish brown, but I noticed
mm,
one kind of silver streak on the side.
mhm,
So I
mhm.
don't know if she had that, like one that she had, or if it's just showing me that she used to color her hair that, but it's short hair and it's mostly straight. Who is that?
Well, it could be my best friend who I lost just 2 years ago, and
What's
so
what's her
it could be her.
what's her name? Give me her first and last name if you don't mind.
Her name is Jennifer.
Say her name one more time for me.
Jennifer.
Okay, you say her name and first there was a feeling of like anxious, like I need to get stuff done feeling. And I felt like I was in a room. It reminds me, well, I thought it reminded me of a cabin in some way because the way it was. I was getting a throw rug on the floor that's like an oval shape. I think a fireplace with more of a brown mantle. It feels like a home that that's why I want to say cabin. I don't know if I'm in the inside of her place. It's not real bright. What place is that?
Mhm.
Is that someplace you guys used to go or where she lived?
Yeah, yeah. No. We would go up into the mountains and go off roading together. Yeah. So we would
Okay,
do that.
very,
But,
very
yeah.
cool. Okay. Was there a place you
She
guys
was always
stayed at that
anxious.
she's
She was always
showing me
very
this?
anxious.
Pardon?
Mhm. I'm sorry. She was always anxious. She was very anxious. She was always
Okay,
kind of
so that's why I got that with her. Okay, let me just
perhaps.
ask her something. Jennifer, what do you want to tell Dawn? You are my heart. Something you are my heart. I don't know why I'm seeing a necklace. Is there? I
Mhm,
wanted to put it in a heart shape, but it feels like it's a stone in the shape of a
mhm,
heart. Small. I
mhm.
don't know what that is. If there's some sort of crystals or something you guys had, I'll see an image,
Mhm.
but they don't explain to me what it is. It feels like
Right.
something you have. Okay.
Mhm.
I don't know why I
Yeah.
just saw a bicycle. Say her
Okay.
name again.
My best friend, because I also want to ask about my mother too, but her name is Jennifer. My best
Okay.
friend's name is Jennifer.
Okay. So was there am I giving you info that tells you that Jennifer is communicating?
Yeah, my mom's been heavily on my mind. I don't know if you could pick up on
Okay.
that, but
I'll go to your mom. Don't worry. We have time. Okay.
because it wasn't
Say your mother's
my
name
mom's
for
name.
me. So at least I got Jennifer's personality and the place you
Yeah.
guys used to go. Okay. Say,
Yes, and the necklace. We used to make jewelry together. So the necklace, yes. So
oh,
yes.
no wonder she's
Mhm.
okay. I was wondering why the necklace.
Yeah.
Okay, thank you for confirming that.
Uh-huh.
All right, say
Sure.
now your mom's name for me. Wait,
Her
there's
name is Bonnie.
one other person that came in before your mom. A guy that's a little bit fuller build. He's got more of a wide kind of face, and I'm getting his hair is brown, but there's
Yeah,
something odd about the hair. Who is he?
my father, my dad.
Okay,
It's short brown hair.
is he passed also?
Yes.
Okay. Say his name. He just pushed his way in, and I will get to your mom. Say your dad's name.
I would expect him to probably, yes, Gary.
Okay.
Gary.
They always act that way. The way they were in life is the way they act
Oh,
from the other side. Okay. Say his
okay.
name again.
Gary.
Okay, hold on. He just feels like kind of a fuller build guy. Let me just ask him something, Gary. What is it you want to tell him? You know, he's not saying a lot, but I feel like he would give a bear hug. You know, like I want to put my arms around you, and not say much, but give a hug. Is this your dad? Is he like that?
No, but my Uncle Charlie, who was the last one who actually passed away, that was really hard for me to accept that he did. He was a stockier build with short hair, and he meant a lot to me. He was probably as close to me as my
Okay,
father.
then it's him that's coming through because I felt
Charlie.
like giving you like a comforting hug that it felt like hugging, you know, like a bear hug. And I don't mean
Yeah.
squeezing, it just felt comfortable. Okay. Yeah,
Mhm.
you have an entourage. All right, say your mom's name, but one other person is showing up too. Her hair is has a little bit of curl on the ends, and it looks to me like I think I'm seeing salt and pepper. It's definitely
My
lighter.
mother.
Pardon?
Yeah. You know what? Salt and pepper. I'm not sure. You
And that
know.
woman has a little bit of wave to the hair, and it's short. And I think sometimes she wore glasses, but they look like the kind that are like kind of older frames, you know, where they
Mhm.
could be silver frames and go up like cat eyes. Okay. I don't know who that
Right.
woman is. I don't know if it's a grandmother, what it is. Okay, say your mom's name for me.
My mom's name is Bonnie.
I wanted to go, oh, and I feel like I'm in a dining room. I'm getting either a round or oval wooden table.
Mhm.
Hold on a sec. I feel like I'm seeing one of those hutches that has, you know, knickknacks in it. Hold on a sec.
Uh-huh.
Say your mom's name one more time.
Bonnie.
I don't know if this is her, what she's showing me. Someone is crocheting or knitted like a patchwork, like a Afghan.
Mm-hmm.
Who
Mm-hmm.
who
Yeah.
made that? Who did that? Did she?
The hair and everything sounds like maybe my grandma Peggy.
Oh, who did the quilting or embroider?
Peggy.
Crocheting.
Peggy. Yeah, my grandma Peggy.
Okay, is that on your mom's side? Because she could be popping in as your mom telling me who she's around. If she would be around Charlie or your grandmother or any of these people.
Yeah, Peggy would be around my father and my Uncle Charlie.
Say
Yeah.
your mom's name one more time. How long ago did she pass? A long
It was
time
a
ago.
while ago. It was a while ago, and I do believe that
Okay.
we travel on many different. Yeah, it was a while ago. She was 27 years old. It was in 19.
Oh, okay. So sometimes they're like more gone, you know, moved
Yes.
on. So I'll see
Yes.
what I can give you. So it could be why I'm seeing the other people instead. Say her
Sure.
name. Say her name one more time for me.
And it's okay, but her name is Bonnie Carroll. Bonnie Carroll.
I noticed a red car. I'm trying to figure out if it has a white stripe. Why I'm seeing that.
Mhm.
So it could be way back in the past.
Either that, or is it a male or a female? Do you know?
No, she's showing me the car, an automobile. It's red. So I don't see who it belongs to. If you ever had a red car, it could be she's showing me that. I'm also seeing, I don't know why I feel like I'm somewhere in like Missouri or somewhere central in the United States, and I'm seeing a home that has orange brick, unless that's red brick. And I'm looking at the, like, you know how homes will be like either a split level or a ranch, but part of it is brick and then the other part could be painted wood. It's like an off-white or white color. So
Yeah.
I'm seeing that house. What is that?
Houses were pretty predominant. We always had, Spanish style houses, the red tile roof and the white, was pretty common.
Was anyone from like that part of the United States in your family, or Wisconsin? I'm trying to
family originated. Yeah, my ancestry is Missouri. My ancestry is Missouri.
Okay, so it's that area. Okay, because I feel like that's the home I'm saying. All right, I think that's just about all I can get on that. Okay.
Okay, thank you. Yeah. Oh wow, I've had some. I don't know how long they stay around. Maybe because I do believe that they are still there for a while, and then they go off and do what they need to do. I guess the deceased people. But can I ask a question about me currently?
Okay.
Is that okay?
Yeah.
I just was wondering if let's see. Yeah.
I want to ask, I'm going to interrupt you because I'm getting a picture and I don't want to lose it. Who is the guy? He's kind of a bigger build or fuller build, about 5'10", maybe taller. I can't always see if someone's 6'5", but this guy's got some lightness in his hair. So I'm wondering if he has sandy hair, light brown, dirty blonde. It's like that kind of tone. It's not black hair, dark hair. Who is he?
I don't know if Ralph Todd is ringing a name. I did share a love of a red car with him, so I don't know if that has anything to do with it.
Okay. Yeah. So it could be coming up because it's in sequence with the red car. Who was he? Is he an ex? Is he an ex-boyfriend or what?
No, yeah. No, he was somebody that I met, and he was just very dear, and I adored him. He was into cars, and so was I, and so wasn't quite sure at first what our relationship was, but he was just someone in my life that introduced me to the gentleman that I'm with now.
Oh, okay. Okay, the guy you're with now didn't come through yet. Okay, all right. One other guy I'm seeing, he's lean and I think balding on top. Who's that?
That could be the gentleman that we're talking about, Ralph. And is he deceased or is he? We're not sure. So,
I can't always see if it's someone living or it's whoever you think it is, and if it's your guy currently. What's your guy's name currently?
John.
Okay. Is there a question there? You said you had a question about your life.
Yeah. Am I gonna be with him forever? Am I gonna live my life out with?
Say your first name and his first name, and let me just go. Show me their relationship romantically from February 2022 forward. All right. Your name, his name.
Don and John.
And one more time.
Don and John.
Okay. January, February. Hold on. March, April, May. I keep getting a guy with a lean frame. Is that him? I won't see stomachs. Is his frame more slight?
No, that's not him.
Who keeps popping in like that?
Oh, there could be a few. No.
Say John's name first and then your name, because someone else jumped in. And John is not the guy that I was getting. That was the bigger guy with some lightness in the hair.
I don't know.
Okay.
John.
Say John's name and then your name. John, show me your relationship
Right.
with John. Go ahead.
John, Don.
Okay. February, March. Hold on a sec. April, May, June, July, August. I'm definitely getting something that feels like travel in the summer. I'm getting the outside of a home that's white, but I don't know if I'm seeing a yellow door. Hold on a sec. So long term. Yeah, I'm just having trouble seeing him. I can see you through his eyes, but not him through yours. Hold on.
Yeah, that makes sense. Probably.
Yes. One more time, his name and your name, then I'm going to let it go. So usually when I read like privately, I'll have people say a first and last name, so I'm not getting any Don in the universe. And it
Sure.
could just be,
I can say the last name. I mean, I'm okay. I can say the last
okay,
name.
yes. Say his first and last name and then your name.
Okay, John Stokes.
Oh, there we
And,
go. You said his name, and I feel like sense of humor, probably in his workplace, more like a talker. Does that fit him? He feels like he has a sense of humor.
Yeah, I think so for sure. He loves, it's all yes.
Say
Sure.
his name and your name now.
And if I say my last name, do you want me to say my married name to him or the one prior to that?
No, use the name that you use.
Okay, great. So it's John Stokes, Don Stokes.
Oh, okay. So this is your husband. Okay.
Yes.
One more time, his name and your name.
Okay, John Stokes, Don Stokes.
Okay, February, March, April, May, June, July, August, September, October, November, December. Hold on a second, Jan. It's interesting. I feel like I don't know why I got in the garage, like piddling around in there. I feel like in your relationship, I got him more expressive in the workplace or socially than I did in your relationship. But when I got to January of next year, it feels like he's more attentive then. Flip it around and say your name and then his name. I want to see how you see him.
Okay, all right. Don Stokes, John Stokes.
Okay. March, April, May, June, July, August, September. Hold on a second. October, November, December. Okay. I can feel like when I look through your eyes that that you're the one who's more demonstrative, definitely. So there are periods where I feel like as you like wanting him to be closer or more romantic or whatever. I got more of a closeness when I look through your eyes. I'm feeling that more in November with him.
Okay.
So let me just see something. I'm not getting anything negative there. Hold on. Stokes, John Stokes, 2022, 2023, 2024, 2025, 2026. I think you guys are going to be together for a while. I can't look at like the rest of your life,
Sure.
but I'm looking year to year to year and I see it. So, like any married couple, people go through their obstacles where it can feel like, what the hell, I need more attention. And then it's okay. But it's interesting because I could feel like he's more social with friends at times than he is with you. And
probably more comfortable.
But I can feel the moments when he is, it's just how he is. So I'm not getting anything that feels like fighting or nasty. So if I got that, I would tell you.
No, and the garage thing is kind of funny because that's where we don't fight is in the garage, or on the racetrack. So, and it's about cars. So yeah. So,
that's so funny that he showed me the garage. Okay.
Yeah. Yes, that is very funny. So there's no doubt about that. So yeah. Right. Oh, this has just been fabulous. I just feel I mean, this is such a treat, and I wanted to ask questions for so long. So thank you so much. I know
You're
that
welcome.
yeah, no, I really appreciate what you do, and I appreciate you you giving me the information. It's just been great. I'm so glad I won this. Thank you so much, Peter G.
Yeah,
Show.
you're welcome. And I'm not used to doing readings this late at night. So especially after
Oh my
a
gosh,
long
that's right.
day.
You're out of
So
Georgia.
I
Oh,
apologize for being like a little bit stuck.
It all works.
thank you so much. Thank you so much. I'd
Yeah.
love to get your information, and
And
that would be
you will.
great.
You will.
Okay.
Dawn,
Thank you, Peter.
who's your favorite
Yes.
show?
Peter G. Show.
There
Thank you.
All
Thank
right.
you, Carrie.
I love you, and
Thank you.
again, we'll talk to you soon. Okay, you get a
Okay.
enter next month too. Who knows? Your lucky number could come up.
Every month. Thank you guys
All right.
so much.
Thanks, baby.
You're welcome.
Okay,
You're
bye.
welcome.
Bye.
Carrie,
Whew.
I get choked up listening to this stuff. I'm sorry that, like, a lot of people are, again, skeptical and this and that. I mean, only Dawn will know, and only Pepsi will know, and that leads, because. But I get it. I totally get it.
Well,
I mean,
Dawn did confirm a lot of stuff, like the necklace that looked like it was handmade because it was a heart, like a stone, and they used to make necklaces together. And then the cabin, and her friend's personality. So that one came through really clear. Her husband, like, probably is more, like, hey, I don't want to be around, because it felt like it was harder to get him. But she confirmed the red car and the guy that was close with her with the red car. So I felt like I got her. And there are some things that people will think of after reading that then I'll get a message from them like, oh, wait a minute, now I know what that was. So that's okay.
No, I get it. I
Yeah.
totally get it. And speaking of confirming and being able to get a hold of you, because once again, the time has flown.
Okay.
Oh, it has. But I want you to be able to tell people how they can get a hold of you, how they can get your book, how they can book readings with you. Because, again, for those who do believe, there's only one way to find out. And I look at it as a small investment in yourself.
Okay, so they can email me directly at carrieshubert@msn.com, spelled carrieshubert@msn.com, or my website, carrieshubert.com. Again, carrieshubert.
Wow. Yeah.
Or you can find me. You can find me even on Facebook, Instagram. On Instagram, I'm Psychic Spy 007. Okay.
Psychic Spy 007. Wow. I people that are watching from, beyond the person who you spoke to, will only, it's to them, it's like, oh, it's a guessing game, or, this and that. But the ones who got the call, I'm sure that they're going to, even Pepsi, when I finally get to get back down to reality with him tomorrow, after the show or this and that, we'll know that, like, you just can't, some things you can get very vague. Everybody thinks you're very, a lot of things are vague, and you can just keep, if you throw enough stuff out there, you're going to hit something. But there's a lot more to it. I didn't know that you can talk, you're looking at people that are in the present as well.
Oh yeah, no, I predict the future, so I get a lot of calls for that. But here's the thing, when I'm doing a private reading, I'm getting much more detail, and then I'm going into the future. It's different, like, trying to do this on the air and the distraction, and it's late at night. I know my schedule and how I pace myself. So usually I read up until like 3:00 in the afternoon, because that's when I'm the freshest, because what I'm doing is a form of self-hypnosis. So it can be kind of tiring. Okay. Yeah.
Well, that all the more reason why I appreciate you so much for giving us the time.
No, and I
again,
appreciate you having me on. And listen, if it makes a difference to one person in the world that I said today, that's all I care about. I'm here to be of service. So
right, absolutely. And again, run your books by that you just happen to have by your side right there, and where they can get them. Okay.
So they're on Amazon. All you have to do is put in my name, Carrie Shubert, and my books will pop up. So it's In the Wake of Lies is the autobiography and journey, and it really is detailed because I went through hell. So it's my journey basically from drugs and alcohol and codependency to being married to a sociopath to finding a purposeful life and raising 3 kids on my own. And people say it should be a movie. The other one is a smaller book, and it's Living in the Third Dimensional Soap Opera, A Spiritual Guide to Sanity. So it really explains how we are 3-dimensional beings, and it has some other tips in it. And all of them are also on Kindle or paperback on Amazon.
Cool.
Okay.
Again, I truly appreciate your time. I do.
Yeah, thanks.
And thanks for giving a piece of your soul, because I know it takes energy out of you to be able to talk to other people, and it's definitely appreciated here on the show, at least from me and from everybody here. Again, this will be a show that will live on, and again, we'll ground from it. I hope to talk to you again in the future, and if there's anything I can ever do for you, please, I I'm right here. If I can return the favor, I will, because again, life is short and it's getting shorter.
Okay. Yeah. Okay. Thanks, Peter.
All right, sweetheart. Thank you so much. Ladies and gentlemen, the infamous psychic reader, Miss Carrie Shubert, right here on the Peter G Show, doing what she does. And I hope it brought a lot of good stuff to you. So thank you, Carrie. We're going to talk to you soon. Okay.
Thanks, Peter. You got it.
All right. Wow. Wow. That's all I can say. I get choked up from this stuff. I do. But let's bring in, speaking of choked up, let's bring in, her chokes a lot.
Wow, Miss Carrie.
All right. Let's talk about you now. Let's talk about you.
No,
because for the doubting, listen to me, for
Hmm?
the doubting Thomases, for the people who think that like she's just fishing, what do you have to pull from this, from your own like experience right now?
Well, yeah, undoubtedly, she hit it on the head, so.
I mean, I can't speak.
And I was really surprised about that, too. Come on. And you know about that. So.
I can't speak for the women she was saying, because women have brown hair, blonde hair.
But you can speak for the women, man. So
No.
Come on, she was spot on.
But when she started hitting the music part, because I know what you do in your spare time, and this and that, it's like, how the hell is she supposed to know that? I mean, you could be an automotive mechanic, you could be a dim, this and that, and she hit that on, and I know that part of you. And the girlfriends and all that kind of stuff, all your chaotic,
no girlfriends here.
Yeah,
she just must be psycho. I mean, psychic.
She's
no, but she knew what she was talking about, though, and that's the key thing, right? That she knew what she was talking about, and that just really kind of.
Yeah, well, we'll discuss this in the morning when things are a little clearer. And after you get, I just want you to take this to heart, sleep on it, and then we'll talk about it. And that's it. The show is over, folks. Nothing to see here anymore. I want to remind everybody. Hang on, Pepsi, because I just want to remind everybody, while I still have a mind, I don't mind getting. Let's just go here. Next week. Estate planning attorney. I know this is like the total 180. It's like, what? What are you doing? 1 week you're over here, the next. Yeah, that's what I do. Estate planning attorney, Mr. Jerry Taylor from Alabama. He's really interesting. I know it sounds weird. Work with me, people. It's not. The guy's really interesting, and there's a lot of good stuff. As we get older, there's things you kind of need to know, and if you don't, here's what I got to say: you don't know what you don't know. So please tune in next week, because it's an interesting show. I promise you that there's a lot of good stuff that you'll walk away going, I did not know that. So work with me. I want to thank my lucky recipient, Dawn, for being available to get her reading. I want to thank Pepsi for leaving himself out in the open to get his, although he needs a kabong, and he probably was hitting the kabong. And but it is what it is. And once again, the old adage, you get what you pay for. So let's just let's leave it with that. Pepsi, any closing words before we leave? Because we are running over time.
Namaste.
Oh boy, you with that namaste. Yeah. No mistake.
Always be kind, man. Always be kind. Always be kind.
All right. Well, cool. Okay, I'm going to let you go. You hang in there on the woodwork, and I'm going to close out so we can. I got stuff to do, and that's it. Okay. Say goodbye, Pepsi. Say next
goodbye,
week.
Pepsi.
All right. There you go. Holy moly.
Holy moly.
Holy moly is right. There you go. Someday I'm going to have a long talk with that boy. Anyway, okay, listen, folks. I thank you for all watching. I love everyone. I'm grateful. I mean, life is short, and you got to pick and choose what you do with your time. And I appreciate those who take the time to watch the Peter G Show. Next week, I'll see you. But again, as I always leave you, be kind. Life is really short. You don't have to be an ass, but you don't have to take a lot of crap from people either. And that's it. We're done pretty much. Let me just get to the done part. See if there's anybody else. A great show. Thank you, Michael. Thank you, everybody. But again, every week's a surprise. I'm grateful for every day I wake up, and I do say my prayers many times a day. You have no idea. And I keep saying that stuff, but it's no joke. Because life is a gift at a certain point. You know, we think we're bulletproof at one point, but we're not. And here you are. That's why all the more reason why I believe in this stuff, because I'd like to think that there's something more than just the torture that we feel we're going through right now in life. Anyway, I'm Peter G. I want to thank you for tuning in, and I'll be back next week. All right. So there we go. As always, love you guys. Peace out.
Peter G Show, Peter G Show, divorced dad, single dad.